Intro, we need to do an intro.
I don't have an intro for you guys.
What? Alright, P2.
Hey, ready?
Just remember this, P2.
You ready? Give me security access. See? It works.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. There goes a sight from my soul.
My bid starts at 1. Tall figure 2. Tall figure.
Where's 1?
Hey, where is 1? Oh, it's right here.
Just walk by. There goes a sight from my soul.
This is pretty much me in the photo. What do you think about it? Like when I'm at your house or something?
It is kind of like the music that you listen to. It's just smoking, drinking, and
It's very
wow.
blues.
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul.
What's up with your obsession with pineapple fried rice?
I don't know. I'm as basic as it comes. That's the problem.
Basic bitch over here.
So, is this where the Grand Central Market is? Because apparently Jacob had to point that one out to me.
Where do you, can you guys see
really
the sign?
was
There's
a
a
big-
sign somewhere in here.
It says great. No, it says.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
It says Grand.
Behind the tree.
Alright, welcome to MTV Bridge. Here's my house.
You wish, man.
Here we got food. There we got food. And all the way down there we got food. Welcome, MTV.
So where do you want to go? Where's this pineapple fried rice place? I kind of want currywurst. Shit is bomb.
There goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight.
Ready for the unveiling? Oh. Can't say it does not look amazing. Does that not look amazing?
What's not here? Just gotta be like this.
You have to be gentle. Sometimes you gotta use 2 fingers. Alright. We're about to do the world's smallest slide in the city's largest fucking building. And it really is the world's smallest slide. I mean, it takes 1 second to get down it, but your view is adrenaline rush.
Finally, we found where to enter.
But if we do wait, it's like another $4 off the ticket.
No.
Triple?
No.
Free. Got it.
All right.
I'm gonna be in trouble right now. All done.
How many lighters? You have 2 lighters?
Yeah, I don't know why. So many freaking things to hold on to.
That's what it is.
One for my lighter, one for the elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
One for the view.
So all the little airport security right there.
Alright, in line. About to go up. Still recording on the phone. You know what's funny is the phone's a lot more zoomed in.
Is it?
A lot more.
How zoomed in?
There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight for my soul.
California hero Steve Jobs. Did you see that? Back there?
He said that?
Yeah.
Are you thirsty?
Yeah.
I want to drink. Should we tell them what we're gonna do? Are we telling them? Or is it gonna be a surprise?
No, it's supposed to be like a whole like little skit thing.
Oh, okay, okay. What are we doing today?
Yeah, me too.
Fuck. Oh.
I'm trying to bite the camera.
Wait a minute, Dtla. Training at its finest. How to tame a beast. Sit. High five. Good girl. Okay, so today Jacob wrote a note server. So he gave us an IP address that we need to hack a .mp4 file. So now it's going to be a basic intrusion. What we're going to have to do, I mean, he put the parameters as auth equals, and then I tried password. That's obviously the first password I'm going to try. So we got permission denied. So we do know that these are the right parameters, because if these weren't the right parameters, we can get anywhere between a 404, 422, 410 even maybe. So we do know that if we get a 401 or 403, that we are attacking the right URL and params. So now that we have that down, we can go to our Ruby script. Now our Ruby script is gonna be based off certain libraries that already comes with Ruby, such as net, HTTP, URI, and JSON. So next is we need our dictionary. We need to know what we're going to iterate through and what we want to keep basically attacking that URL with. So what I decided to use is John the Ripper's dictionary. It consists of about 3,000 to 4,000 words. It's a small dictionary attack. It's not very time consuming. I mean, they have much larger ones. I can use the Ashley Madison one, which is about like 20 million different passwords used. So you can see from my screen, they have very basic passwords in here. We have the dictionary. Now we want to bust out the Ruby. Now we want to iterate through that text file. So the way we want Ruby to read it is we want to inject this password, and then we want to inject this password. So first thing we're going to do is open the file john.txt. But next it needs to read each line. So the next thing you're going to do is use Ruby's magic method called each_line. So we use our iteration variable f and do f.each_line do password. The issue I ran into earlier, which is why you see a .strip inside our atom, is because it automatically did a line break after every single word, and we don't want that, because when we inject inside the URL, we don't want anything messing up the actual password. So in Ruby's case, we use a .strip. Next, we are going to parse the URL, which Jacob gave us. So we can see awesome.mp4/auth, the params that we saw. We got a 401 or 403 permission denied. And then we're going to inject all the passes or the passwords from John the Ripper. Next, we are going to use the request variable to use the get method, because in this area, net HTTP, you can do post, get, delete, but in most cases of dictionary attacks, you're using a get or a post. So next, what the response is going to do is going to iterate that into an HTTP request, and that response has certain other methods behind it, like response.code, response.body, and so on and so forth. So in this case, we want to write a conditional next. We basically want the program to break once the password is cracked. Because it runs so fast, if we didn't put a conditional, we would never know we cracked the password. So what we're going to do is we'll say if the response.code equals 201, 200, or 204, then break it and tell us what password broke that program. So now that we got all that going, we got the Ruby script. You want to save it, make sure everything's looking kosher. You go to your command line. Look for our files, and the way you want to call it this Ruby file is whatever we named it. So in this case, we named it bruteforce.rb. So we want to say Ruby bruteforce.rb. So now we are going to run the program. It's going to run very fast. And you can see it tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, got a 403. It did ABC, did all this, and what do you know? Password has been cracked. So we can see Dingo, thank you, Jacob, was the password that was used. So you can see how fast it iterated through the files. So now that we have the params used, we can now put that into the URL. And we just got awesome.mp4 downloaded. So let's see what Jacob has been hiding as awesome.mp4. Nothing. We hacked nothing. But a lame ocean. Do you want to be part of our vlog?
What?
Do you want to be part of our vlog?
Sure.
Well, now you're in it.
I'm in it?
Yeah, I mean, look, the camera's pointing at you.
I mean, I gotta edit it in. I gotta figure out where to put this. Oh, thanks, Ryan.
Talking to the famous data science Lauren Glass. Hey, and look how we're resting the phone. We're resting the phone on a whiskey glass.
Oh my gosh. Very